Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Tonight, from Platte Valley High School in Kersey, it's a Patriot League Tournament quarterfinal as the Brush Lady Bead Diggers take on the Platte Valley Broncos along with Jen Goodall. I'm John Beltran. This is a rematch of a game played 11 nights ago right here in Kersey where the Bead Diggers lost by a score of 33-21. A game in which Platte Valley committed 34 turnovers. The Bead Diggers had 46 in the game. And Kristen Berg was in foul trouble for much of the game. In fact, she fouled out with 2 points. And that's why I really believe that just based on that awful game, I mean, it was embarrassing for Brush. I think the Bead Diggers rebound tonight and win this game by about 6 to 8 points because, Jen, let's face it, it cannot get much worse than it did 2 Friday nights ago.
No, I don't think it can, and I also think that you're right. I think they're going to come out of here with the victory just because they have the better team when you're looking person to person.
Well, I tell you what, with that victory that Platte Valley had against Brush, I'd give them a false sense of security because we didn't see the real Bead Diggers that night at all.
Well, and then you look at the game against Sterling, and that was totally different.
Kristen Berg, Shelby Wooliver, Bailey Craich, Melissa Waylert, and Alex White. Starters for Brush, Victoria Zender, Adriana Rios, Jasmine Montez, Tara Seiler, and Alexandra Zender for Platte Valley. Victoria Zender jumping center with Kristen Berg, and the tip is controlled by Brush. The Bead Diggers coached by Tom George, Jim Elrick, the head coach of the Broncos. Alex White over to Shelby Wooliver, dribbling to her right, pressured by Montez. Bounce pass on the outside right to Kristen Berg, down low off of Bailey Craich's hands out of bounds. You got to catch that. I mean, that's a perfect pass down low. And enough of that nonsense already, a turnover 13 seconds in.
Well, and I didn't think that was one of her overpowered passes.
No,
I thought
that was a good pass.
And here we're looking at a little half-court trap, which I kind of like.
Into the front court with the basketball, Alexandra Zender on the outside right to Seiler. Cross-court pass to Victoria Zender, left of the lane, now to Montez, left baseline, picked up by White. Back out to Seiler, dribbling towards the free throw line, cut off by Shelby Wooliver. Now on the left baseline, Adriana Rios' shot is up and in. Little 15-footer on the left baseline by Rios. Here is Wooliver into the front court for the Bead Diggers. Lost the ball and got it back against Zender. On the outside left to Alex White. Behind the three-point line. Bounce pass towards Wader. Steps in, little 15-footer partially blocked. Ball is loose. It's taken and a foul as Craich misses. And Craich will go to the line. And you need those 50-50 balls as well. And that foul looks like it was committed by Adriana Rios. The first of the game, and to the line is Bailey Craich. Opening tip tonight brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance with 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. Ingmeyer Phillips can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, the first free throw is off to the left. Second free throw is upcoming. That's in the air, and that's perfect for Bailey Craich. Platte Valley 2, Brush 1, as Jen mentioned. The Bead Diggers with a press. In the backcourt, Seiler with a basketball. Jump pass towards Alexandra Zender, crossing the timeline, then she traveled. And those are some of the silly turnovers that we saw on both sides. Unforced turnovers in the last game.
Right. I thought that one was kind of forced just because she jumped at her and she didn't have her pass.
You catch it and stop.
Right.
Yeah. Here's the inbounds pass into the front court to White. White dribbling to her right against Victoria Zender. Picks up her dribble. Overhead pass towards Waylert. Waylert in the last meeting had 12 turnovers. White had 10. So they got to obviously improve. Then you're dribbling right into the defender, and the ball is loose to the floor. Picked up by Wooliver. Back out to White. Knocked it out of bounds by Zender. I have no idea what Waylert was doing there, but that was horrendous.
Well, and this
but you
is
can't
where,
dribble right into the defender.
This is where the other teammates have to find an open passing lane. Make sure you're seen.
Wow, and Wooliver gets stripped by Montez all the way, lays it up, and she misses, and the ball is volleyballed off of Montez's head out of bounds. Jeez. You know what? You got to start playing better. I mean, it was unwatchable last time. And I don't want to sound like a critic. I want to call the game, but it's got to be a game and not, just a flurry of turnovers. Berg with a basketball down low. That was a bad pass intended for Craich out of bounds, and the Bead Diggers have committed their third turnover. I was figuring over-under on turnovers tonight after 46, be about 27 or 28, which would be a drastic improvement. Still not very good, but it'd be a lot better and probably good enough to get them the victory. 2-1 Platte Valley, 6:19 to go first quarter. Here's Alexandra Zender pulling up from 10. Good. On the right block for Alexandra Zender. Platte Valley now with a 4-1 lead. 6:08 to go in the opening quarter. Alex White with a basketball, dribbling to her right against Zender. Picks up the dribble. Looking, bounce pass to Waylert in the lane. Over to Wooliver, little 10-footer. Good! On the right baseline for Shelby Wooliver. The Beat Diggers draw to within one. It's 4-3 with 5:54 to go in the opening quarter. Sider, jump pass in the front court to Alexandra Zender. Back out to Sider. Near that left corner to Rios. Rios down low. Pass tipped away by Berg. Taken by Sider right of the lane. Back out to Montez. Straight away to Alexandra Zender right of the lane. Spinning. Bounce pass to Rios. Cross court to Zender. Zender looked like she traveled. No call. Cross court pass taken by Sider. Left baseline to Rios and make that Montez. Her shot is missed. And the ball is rebounded by Rios. Tied up by Bailey Craich. Platte Valley will have possession of the basketball as the possession arrow is pointing their way. Victoria Zender to throw it in. Zender down low to Rios all the way, scoops it up, hit the bottom of the rim. Rebound to Victoria Zender. Platte Valley reset. Sider with the basketball at the free throw line. Jump pass, Victoria Zender. Down low to Rios. Now on the right baseline to Zender. Back out to Sider. On the left baseline to Montez all the way, scoops it up and misses the easy layup. Montez with a rebound, hits the side of the backboard, and Kristen Berg has the first rebound for the Beat Diggers. Long pass towards Bailey Craich out of bounds. That turnover's on Waiter, threw it away. And the Beat Diggers have committed 4 turnovers. Well, they've got more than 1 turnover a minute. Keep in mind they had 46 in 32 minutes. And that's a backcourt violation as Sider dribbled across the line, then dribbled.
She's trying to make the argument that her feet weren't across yet, because you have to have all 3 points, your feet and the ball across, in order for that to happen.
Well, if that's true, that ball wasn't across, but the feet were. I didn't see the ball across. Second turnover for Platte Valley. Here's Wolliver, jump pass to White. Bounce pass to Waiter, left of the lane. 15-footer is off to the right. Rebound chased down over there by Alex White. White with the basketball to Berg. Down low to Waiter, into the lane. Lost it, got it back, kicks it back out to Wolliver. Beat Diggers trail 4-3, 4:35 to go in the opening quarter. Waiter, left baseline to Berg. Cross-court pass to Wolliver. 15-footer off the back of the rim. And the rebound is wrestled away by Tara Sider. Sider for Platte Valley on the long pass to Montez. Montez to Sider. She'll take the straightaway 3, and that's off the back of the rim. The rebound to Alexandra Zender goes back up off to the left, and the ball is rebounded by Alex White. So here comes Brush, still trailing by 1. Long pass to Craich. Bounce pass to Wolliver. Lays it up and in! Off the glass. Now that's the way to pass the basketball, Beat Diggers. They've got a 5-4 lead under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Rios in the lane, knocked away by Wolliver. Taken away by Melissa Waitert. Waitert with the basketball. Has it stripped from behind by Adriana Rios. Brush's 5th turnover. Platte Valley with 3. Got to have the court awareness there, too. Left corner, Sider, 3 in the air. It's an air ball. Bailey Craich has the basketball for Brush. Over to Waitert. Beat Diggers have a 3-on-2. Waitert, bounce pass down low for Berg. Berg banks and misses the easy shot. Then the ball is tipped into the hands of Waitert. Nope, she lost it. Taken away by Victoria Zender. No turnover there. And here comes Alexandra Zender with the Beat Diggers up 5-4, 3:22 to go. Long pass to Rios all the way, puts it up and in, and she's fouled by Kristen Berg. And to the line will be Adriana Rios to shoot 1. And Berg commits her first foul over 4.5 minutes into the game, but you don't want to get into foul trouble. Mariah Brown and Emma Mortensen in for Brush. And Kyra Mix, along with Jessie Butoff, in for Platte Valley, with Platte Valley leading 6-5. Now, if you're Berg, you cannot commit a foul in the rest of the first quarter.
That's part of the, that's her teammates also have to make sure that they contain whoever is out in front and not let them get past them so that she has to bail them out.
The free throw is in. Platte Valley with a 7-5 lead. Alex White has a perfect pass go through her hands out of bounds. Jeez. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, we're seeing, we're barely past the midway point. Right now, they're on pace to commit as many turnovers as they did in the last game. Zender with the basketball. Free throw line for Rios against Berg. Dribbling, backing it out to Zender on the left baseline. Kicks it free throw line for Rios on the outside right to Siler. Siler lobs it down low for Mix. Knocked away by Berg and knocked out of bounds off of Berg. It will be Platte Valley basketball with 3:01 to go in the opening quarter. Platte Valley 7, Brush 5. Your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard. Ackley Building Center. They carry appliances, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Here's the Rio shot up and off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose. It's rebounded over there by Mariah Brown on a couple of bounces. On the outlet to White, the Beat Diggers can tie it on this possession or take the lead with a 3. White, left of the lane, bounce pass, left baseline, Wolliver, 10-footer is off the back of the rim. And the rebound is controlled by Jessie Butoff of Platte Valley. Long pass into the front court to Sider. Cross-court pass to Rio. Shot is up and no good. Strong side rebound controlled by Shelby Wolliver. with 2:27 to go. Into the front court is Brown. Brown with the basketball, picks up the dribble, back out to Wooliver. Wooliver setting it up, picks up the dribble. Bounce pass to the high right to Berg, well behind the three-point line. Right baseline down low, knocked away by Rios out of bounds, intended for Mortensen. That should be brush ball, and it is. Emma Mortensen was running towards the other end of the court. I don't know why, but it was clearly off of Platte Valley. Three-quarters court, White to throw it in. Actually, they're going to set it up near the corner with the Beat Diggers down by 2. White looking. On the outside, left to Brown, picked up by Sider. And where was she throwing that ball? She threw it right to Kyra Mix. I don't get that either. Long pass to Rios in that left corner with the basketball. Back out to Zender. Zender at the free throw line, in the lane. Leans, looked like she walked, but she hooked it in. Wow, that was a lot of sets for Zender. Platte Valley with a 9-5 lead. 1:53 to go in the opening quarter. White with the basketball to Berg. Beat Diggers have a 2-on-2. Berg back out to Wooliver. Wooliver cross court to Brown behind the three-point line. Right corner for White. White dribbles, puts up a 15-footer. Yes! For Alex White. Nice shot inside the three-point line for the Beat Diggers senior. Platte Valley 9, Brush 7. 1:35 to go, first quarter. Zender left baseline. Cross court pass to Rios. Shot in the air is off the front of the rim. The rebound to Mix. Back out to Rios. Now here's Zender in the lane. The hook is up off the glass, too strong. And Kristen Berg has the rebound for Brush. Here come the Beat Diggers. They can tie the game with a bucket. 1:18 to go in the opening quarter. Platte Valley 9, Brush 7. Whitney Mount into the front court against Sider. Picks up the dribble. Cross-court pass in the corner for Berg, even though it wasn't meant to be there. Towards Mariah Brown. It goes into the back court. And then the ball is stripped by Sider. Sider all the way, puts it up and scores. And she's fouled by Wooliver. Wooliver commits the foul. The Beat Diggers with their 8th turnover. And Sider to the stripe to shoot 1, and Platte Valley leads by 4. And we're going to have a timeout brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Let the State Farm Insurance office of Greg Mullen and Brush help you find the best policy to fit your life. Home, auto, life, and health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call, 842-4555. Both of these teams were 6-4 in Patriot League play. Platte Valley finished the season 11-8. Brush at 10-8. They didn't play a 19th game. Now the winner of this game will play in Sterling on Thursday night at 7:30. The loser will take on Strasburg either here in Kersey or in Brush. If the Beat Diggers win the game, that would also be a 7:30 start, because 5 teams qualified in the Patriot League for the state tournament. So if you win tonight, you're automatically in, regardless of what you do the remainder of the tournament. If you lose tonight, you've got to win on Thursday and on Friday from UNC. Seiler to shoot the free throw. And the Beat Diggers with 8 turnovers to Platte Valley's 3, and they're only down by 4. I mean, Platte Valley's defense is not this good. And the free throw's off the back of the rim, no good. The ball is tipped around. It's still loose on the floor. We're going to have a tie-up that should be brush ball. Craich was tied up over there by Alexandra Zender. Melissa Waiter to throw it in, and Platte Valley's going to pressure. Why wouldn't they, considering that the Beat Diggers have really struggled handling pressure against this team. Casey Blake into the game for Whitney Mount. Or check that for Mariah Brown.
This might just be a little man-to-man, a little coverage one.
Oh, nice job by the Beat Diggers. They break the press, but Wooliver has his strip and fouled by Butoff. Jesse Butoff commits Platte Valley's 2nd foul. The Beat Diggers have 1 team foul. I hate to say it, you can just stay close, but you fear that if the Beat Diggers keep turning it over, Platte Valley could open up this game. But I still think Brush is the better team. They just got to play discipline. Blake with the basketball on the outside right to Wooliver, holding the ball up high. Wooliver dribbling to her left, spinning on Butoff. Maintains the dribble, picks up the dribble, looking. Bounce pass near the top to Blake. Blake picks up the dribble after only 1 dribble. On the outside left to Craich. Craich in the left corner to Waylert. Cross-court pass inside, knocked out of bounds by Butoff, intended for Wooliver. Beat Diggers are forcing things a little bit. 33 seconds to go. Sometimes I look at this Brush offense, it's like it's the first game of the year.
Well, and I think you're right. They are forcing things, but I think they want it so bad that they're trying to make it happen instead of letting the game come to them. Morrison's
bounce pass towards Blake. Was it poked out of bounds? It was. Beat Diggers retained possession with 28.7 seconds to go. Well, the force is one thing. Sometimes when they're just moving around the court, you wonder where they're going. There's the inbounds pass to Craich. Craich on the outside left against Rios. Lobs it to Waiter. Can't take that 3. Waiter's on the high right to Blake. Blake looking down low. Finds Wooliver. She hooks it up off the side of the glass. Rebound to Kira Mix. On the outside right, Rios down low for Zender, and her shot is blocked out of bounds. No, by Mortensen. It stays in bounds. Here's Butoff's shot, good on the left baseline. Butoff scores. An unfortunate bounce for the Beat Diggers, 13-7. Blake puts up a 3, and that's no good. That's the end of the opening quarter with a score. Platte Valley 13, Brush 7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Platte Valley with a basketball to begin the second quarter, leading Brush 13-7 in this tournament quarterfinal game. The shot is up by Zender, no good. Kristen Berg had the rebound, wrestled away though by Bailey Craich. Beat Digger basketball. Berg in the front court over to Shelby Wooliver. All the way, lays it up, too strong, and Craich has the ball. Craich out to Wooliver. Wooliver kicks it back out to White. Little 15-footer miss, but she was fouled from behind by Victoria Zender. That'll be her first foul. And Alex White to the stripe to shoot 2. The Beat Diggers have White, Waitert, Wooliver, Craich, and Berg. It's Victoria Zender, Alexandra Zender, Adriana Rios, Jasmine Montez, and Tara Sider. Free throw is up and in for Alex White. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall. The winner of this game will play on Thursday against Sterling. The loser plays against Strasburg. Second free throw short. Lane violation committed by Platte Valley. White will have another one. Let's see if she can take advantage of the miscue by Platte Valley and make this a 4-point game. She bends, she shoots, and she connects. Nothing but string for Alex White. Platte Valley 13, Brush 9. Into the front court, it's Seiler against Waiter, dribbling right baseline, all the way, scoops it up in a foul. Waiter just got beat. And I think she fouled her from behind. And Tara Seiler to the line, Waiter with her first foul. And unfortunately there, with Waiter getting beat, there was no help defense. And Tom George not happy about that whatsoever. That just,
no.
You gotta be able to get to that spot as Seiler hits the first free throw.
Sometimes the steal does not equal what you do when you just play straight-up good defense. You know, I know she's trying to get the steal. I understand that part, but sometimes just containing them is going to be enough to cause a turnover.
Second free throw is no good, and Rios goes for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. It's off of Kristen Berg. Platte Valley retains possession, leading 14-9, 7:27 to go, second quarter. Victoria Zender to throw it in. Zender looking, bounce pass to Rios. Rios puts it up and blocked out of bounds by Craich. Nice defense by the senior, Bailey Craich.
Yeah, I'm glad she just kept her feet there. She didn't jump. She didn't try to swat it. She just let it go off of her fingers on a much shorter player.
Zender to trigger it in. Lobs it on the outside right to Sider, penetrating. Now left baseline to Zender. Backs up and shoots and scores. A little 12-footer for Victoria Zender. Platte Valley now with a 7-point lead. White with the basketball, nearly dribbled. And so did I right there. Berg over to Waiter. Waiter with the basketball. Bounce pass on the outside left to White. Now to Waiter. Her runner's up and good. About a 15-foot runner. Took a high bounce off the back of the rim and went through. But she's made this a 5-point game, 16-11. The offense obviously a lot better in this game. Bounce pass inside Rios, up and short on an easy shot. Montez grabs the rebound in the lane, kicks it back out to Rios. Her shot is well short, and the ball's going to head out of bounds, and Kristen Berg will let it go. The Beat Diggers have the basketball. That's a huge shot by Waiter because you're still down 7. Platte Valley's got the ball. Who knows what happens? Waiter to throw it in. Underneath the basket to White. White looking, dribbles by the defender Zender into the front court. Bodied up by Zender. Bounce pass, left baseline for Berg, left of the lane. Then stripped away. The ball goes out of bounds. It's off Platte Valley. Yeah, can't have the ball stripped. Let's see the Beat Diggers can play a clean second quarter. No turnovers by either team yet, but we're only a minute 27 seconds in. Alex White to trigger it in. On the outside left to Melissa Waiter. Left of the lane here is Bailey Craich. Double team to White. Shot is up and in! Inside the three-point line for Alex White. The seniors got 6. The Beat Diggers in a 4-0 run. Platte Valley 16, Brush 13. Montez right baseline against Wooliver. Double team. Lost it. Got it back. Kicks it back out to Alexandra Zender. Now to Victoria Zender. Lobs it down low for Rios in the lane. On the outside right to Zender. Dribbles right baseline. Pulls up. Little runners up and good. Well, one Beat Digger took the bait there, and you can't jump at a defender when you're that far away from the basket. Craich into the front court. Craich tries to come away with a basketball, and she does, and fouled by Rios. That's a big one. That's Rios' second foul, and she's a threat on the boards. And the inside scoring, and Kira Mix has got to come into the game for Rios. That'll help the Beat Diggers out, down by 5 with 5:57 to go in the second quarter as Waiter throws it in. Valley and Brush tied at 7. at the end of one in Brush. That's the boys' game. White with the basketball to Waylert. The little runner's up off the back of the rim, no good. And the Platte Valley fans wanted a traveling violation. Sider comes away with the basketball. Wide open is Victoria Zender. She banks and scores. The Beat Diggers were not back, and they got burned. They're down by 7, and now we've got a full timeout called by Tom George, brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. 5:34 to go, second quarter in the Patriot League Tournament quarterfinals. Platte Valley 20, Brush 13 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Shelby Wooliver to throw it into the backcourt to Alex White for Brush. The Beat Diggers are down by 7. Over to Wooliver. It's a 3-on-2. Long pass to Berg. She dribbles, banks, and scores. Boy, the Beat Diggers can do that more often, Jen.
I agree.
They can run away from this Platte Valley
but
team.
They have to be careful that it doesn't become a run and jump with Platte Valley. We saw that the last game.
Zender, left baseline. She travels. Platte Valley's committed their 4th turnover. The Beat Diggers down 20-15. 5:17 to go, second quarter. Melissa Waylert to throw it in. Don't force this pass. There's Wooliver wide open underneath the basket. Dribbles against Jasmine Montez. Wooliver had the ball stripped, and Montez has it in the front court. Then she's fouled. Well, there's the turnover for Brush. And that foul by the Beat Diggers was committed. Let's see, I know they put up the number, but Kristen Berger, second. That hurts. Well, you can't have her commit fouls at midcourt. That just cannot happen. On the outside right, Butoff with the basketball. Lobs it down low, but then the ball's taken away by Bailey Craich. Turnover for Platte Valley's their 5th. Here's Alex White across the timeline. White spinning, looking. Over to Craich to the outside right to Waitert. Now on the right baseline, knocked it out of bounds by Berg. She was open, but then it took a while to get her to the ball. Victoria Zender knocked it away. Beat Diggers retained possession. And White to throw it in the left corner. Looking. On the left baseline towards Kristen Berger. Shot is up and off the front of the rim. Jasmine Montez with a rebound, her 3rd. She wasn't in rhythm taking that one. Here's Sider, cross court to Butoff. At the top for Mix, 15-footer line drive, no good. Alex White with a rebound for the Beat Diggers, her 3rd. 20-15 Platte Valley. 4:35 to go, second quarter. White into the front court, double team, looking, spinning. Got to come back to the ball. Waiter does nicely on the bounce pass. Over to Wooliver on the high right. Wooliver dribbling to her right, bounce pass to Berg. Berg turns, shoots, scores off the glass. Kristen Berg can be unstoppable. She's got 6 points in the quarter. Platte Valley 20, Brush 17. 4:14 to go before the break. In the right corner with the basketball is Butoff against Craich. Lobs it inside, deflected, but the ball is loose. It's taken away by Kira Mix. Here's Sider with the basketball. Sider behind the three-point line on the outside left to Butoff, guarded by Craich. Down low for Mix against Berg. Kicks it back out to Zender. Zender at the top in the lane, had it stripped away by White, taken by Zender. Zender puts it up, and she misses. And Kristen Berg has the rebound for the Beat Diggers, looking for the outlet. Finds Waitert. Beat Diggers can tie it with a 3. They're on a 4-0 run. On the outside right, Wooliver with a basketball, dribbling towards the right corner. Back out to Craich. He was fouled by Mix, no call. Now Craich is 15-footer. Good! Straight away, Bailey Craich. Beat Diggers draw to within 1. 3.5 to go before the break. Platte Valley 20, Brush 19. Sider for Platte Valley. At the top of the basketball, picked up by Waitert to the outside right to Butoff, guarded by Craich. Butoff looking. At the top of the three-point circle to Montez, left of the lane. Mix, back out to Sider. Crossover dribble by Waitert, puts up a shot, partially blocked by Berg, and then Mix had the ball and lost it out of bounds. She'd really never had it. Didn't need to pick it up. It would have gone off the Beat Diggers, but now the Beat Diggers have the basketball, and Quincy Segelke is into the game. Pretty good ball handler for the Beat Diggers.
Well, and watch for this trap. See, they're making everything look like it's just a man-to-man zone press kind of thing, and it could turn into that run and jump we saw the last time they played.
Segelke with a basketball, dribbling by a defender. Beat Diggers have a 4-on-3. Long pass to Craich. Craich back out to Wooliver. She did travel. She dragged the back foot. The Beat Diggers have committed their 10th turnover. You don't have to travel out of town to receive the best and most advanced hearing health care. Platte Valley Hearing Center, 409 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan, and the friendly staff at High Plains Bank in Wiggins can assist you with a home loan, equity line of credit, commercial loan, or checking account. To receive hometown service in a higher plane, visit High Plains Bank in Wiggins. Butoff with the basketball, back out to Alexandra Zender against Morrison, dribbling left baseline. And then we have got an illegal screen. If that was set by Victoria Zender, that's going to be her second foul, and it was. 6 turnover for Platte Valley with 2:49 to go. Waitert to throw it in the backcourt. Waitert looking, gets it over to Wooliver. Wooliver still in the backcourt. Pressured by Montez, who's a very good defender. Get rid of the basketball if you can. Wolliver still in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Waitert in the front court. Now to Segelke on the high left. Segelke dribbling to her right. Chest pass to Wolliver on the outside right. Bounce pass down low to Mortensen. Double team. Mortensen dribbles, lost the basketball. Taken away by Butoff. Re-intercepted there by Bailey Craich. Here's Segelke over to Craich. Craich lob down low for Mortensen. Mortensen then had the ball wrestled away right into the defender and then stolen by Waitert. This is a comedy of errors. Here's the shot by Segelke. No good. Ball is tipped into the hands of Waitert. Waitert in the lane. Then she had the ball stripped away, and then the ball was thrown out of bounds by Platte Valley. No, it was thrown away. Here come the Beat Diggers. Lob down low for Waitert. Waitert back out to Segelke. This is a mess. Cross court to Waitert, left of the lane at the free throw line. Back out to Segelke. Left baseline. Here's Emma Mortensen. Mortensen spinning, looking. Back out to Segelke. Down low for Craich. Craich in the lane, double team. Over to Mortensen. Her shot is up and in on the left baseline. Emma Mortensen. Beat Diggers with some very nice interior passing. And Brush is on an 8-0 run. 1:33 to go. And into the lane with a basketball. Now we have a foul. A Platte Valley offender was left free. Let's see if the Beat Digger foul was committed on. It was Logan. Check that. Allie Beach dribbling into the lane. As we've got a timeout called by Platte Valley. The foul for the Beat Diggers was against Quincy Segelke. That's her first. But Brush has weathered that storm. They were down by 7 points. And once Waitert hit that shot, he didn't start this particular run, but they could have been down by as many as 9. And, Jen, they're right there with a lead.
They are. What's the rebound total? What do you have for a rebound?
Well, they're losing that battle, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. 13 for Platte Valley unofficially, and the Beat Diggers have 10.
But they're still closer than what they were in that first game.
They got out rebounded, and they committed 12 more turnovers. So let's see if the Brush boys can come along at home because they didn't obviously played a very poor first quarter. Tied at 7 against the Valley team, excuse me, that they beat by 28 points during the regular season. Here it's a 1-point Brush lead. 21-20, 1:32 to go before the break. It's Victoria Zender with 2 fouls. Kyra Mix, Alexandra Zender, Jasmine Montez, and Adriana Rios back into the game with 2 fouls. Beat Diggers with Alex White, Bailey Craich, Emma Mortensen, Quincy Segelke, and Shelby Wolliver. I guess Coach George is going to sit Kristen Berg the remainder of the first half. Hopefully it won't hurt the Beat Diggers. In the right corner, Rios with the basketball. Down low for Mix, kicks it back out to Alexandra Zender. Zender towards the top of the basketball, picks up the dribble, back out to Rios. Cross court to Montez, picked up by Wolliver. On the outside right, Alexandra Zender down low for Mix. Looked like she traveled, put up a wild shot, and missed it. An air ball. Quincy Segelke with a rebound. Here's Wolliver for Brush. Wolliver across the timeline. Cross-court pass intercepted by Zender. Very predictable pass. Zender will lay it up and in. Yeah, that was an awful pass. Beat Diggers have committed 13 turnovers. 22-21 Platte Valley. White with the basketball. She threw it away. Intercepted by Montez. She lays it up and in. Jeez, you got to be kidding me. That's just 2 horrendously looking turnovers. I mean, here comes White. 43 seconds to go. Beat Diggers are now down 3 after an 8-0 run. Over to Segelke. At the top for Craich. Now the ball's knocked away. And can the Broncos save it in? They do. Here comes Platte Valley the other way. Montez over to Rios, foul by Segelke. Well, what did I say? With Berg on the bench, is that going to hurt Brush? It certainly has right now. Although, even if she was in the game, those passes near midcourt, that's what I'm saying, Jen. Sometimes I'll watch this team. It looks like they're a playoff team. Other times, looks like it's the first game of the year, and balls are being thrown away that shouldn't. And the Rios free throws up and in. Yeah, this team has way too much talent, Brush does, to be committing those ridiculous turnovers at midcourt. And now Platte Valley's got a 5-0 run.
Well, and Platte Valley's not doing anything to them to make them throw those balls away like they are. They just need to settle down and find their seam.
Kyra Mix committed the free throw, the foul on the missed free throw. That should be the 17th foul. And that should be a free throw. It was 6 on the board. Oh, no, it was 6 for Brush.
Right.
Now both teams with 16 fouls. Check that. 30 seconds to go. Waitert to throw it in. Beat Diggers down 4 over to White in the backcourt. White with the basketball tries to dribble out of traffic. Then she's stripped by Zender, who puts it up and misses. and the ball is tipped out of bounds. Oh, it's off Platte Valley. Wow, the Beat Diggers got a break. Jeez. Yeah, no, Platte Valley doesn't like it. I don't blame him. That looked like a brush foul there. Waiter in the backcourt to White, double team. Then she's fouled either by Zender or Alexandra. Well, it's one of two Zenders. If it's Victoria, that's going to be her third foul, which it is. I don't blame the Platte Valley fan who was really upset there. The Beat Diggers looked like they committed a foul.
Well, and they're so panicked, and you can tell that their confidence has gone way down in the backcourt.
Alex White to the line. Well, they had a 1-point lead with over a minute to go in the half, and then 2 balls thrown away. Now let's see if White can hit the front end of a 1-and-1. The free throw is up and around and no good. The rebound to Alexandra Zender. That's a huge miss for Brush. Here comes Zender. 14 seconds to go. Over to Montez, dribbling left baseline. Tries to kick it back out of the lane. Gets it out to Rios, who was on the floor. Now to Sider all the way. Banks and misses the layup. And the rebound controlled by Melissa Waiter. 2 seconds to go. At half court, Brown. Brown can't put up the shot. That's the end of the opening half with a score. Platte Valley 25, Brush 21. It's a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Beat Diggers have the basketball to begin the third. 25-21 Platte Valley. Wolliver with the basketball at the free throw line. Bodied up by Jasmine Montez. Back out to Alex White. Left of the lane. Spinning. Looking. White lobs it down low for Berg, but threw it too strongly. Intercepted by Adriana Rios. 17 turnover for Brush. Alexandra Zender. Long pass to Victoria Zender, and she misses the shot. Rebound over there to Melissa Waiter for the Beat Diggers. Her second rebound into the front court. White with the basketball. Bounce pass at the top for Waiter. To the outside right to Wolliver. Bailey Craich also in there for Brush. Wolliver bodied up by Montez, dribbling to her right. In the right corner for White against Victoria Zender, who's got 3 fouls. In the lane to Berg, 10-footer, around and no good. And let's see, we got a tie up for the rebound, but that's going to go to Platte Valley. Wolliver and Rios tie up, and the possession arrow pointing in their direction. Broncos basketball. The Beat Diggers trailing 25-21. The Beat Diggers have led in this game. It was 21-20 with a minute to go in the opening half, but then they got very sloppy. With the basketball, Alexandra Zender against Craich at the top for Montez, guarded by Wolliver on the high right to Victoria Zender. Right baseline to Alexandra. Bounce pass down low for Rios against Berg, and she's fouled as she tried to put up a shot. Berg commits her third. Wow. Didn't look like she moved much, but it is her third foul.
I thought that was Bailey Craich reaching in there. I didn't.
And here comes Rios to shoot 2. The first free throw by Rios is perfect. Yeah, you're going to have to keep Berg in there.
Yeah, I don't know if Coach George has a option at this point.
The Beat Diggers are down by 5, 26-21. If they lose this game, the only good news is that they play at home on Thursday at 7:30. Second free throw for Rios is in the air, and that's in as well. She's got 8. The Beat Diggers are down by 6, 27-21. 6:49 to go in the third. Boy, Montez is putting a body on Wolliver. Front court pass towards White, and White went over and back. That's a good call. 18 turnovers for Brush. They need some defense to create some offense. If not, they're going to lose to Platte Valley for the second time in less than 2 weeks. With the basketball, Tara Sider spinning. Back out to Alexandra Zender on the outside right towards the top to Victoria Zender. Zender looking down low at the top for Sider. Right of the lane, in the lane. Bounce pass, right corner to Montez. Dribbles by Wolliver all the way, puts it up and misses off the glass. And the rebound is controlled by Kristen Berg, her fourth. On the outlet to Wolliver. Wolliver across the timeline with the basketball. Long pass to White. Down low for Berg. Berg turns, shoots, banks, misses an easy shot. Rebound and put back is up, and that's missed by Craich. The ball is out of bounds. It's off the foot of Alexandra Zender, Beat Digger basketball. You're that close, you got to score. White to throw it in. White, right baseline, Berg, 10-footer. She rushed that totally. Missed the rebound to Sider. Sider, long pass to Adriana Rios. Rios in the lane, kicks it back out to Sider. On the outside right, Alexandra Zender, wide open 3 off the back of the rim. And Wolliver had the rebound, couldn't get it. Jasmine Montez comes away with a rebound and then throws it along the baseline out of bounds. Platte Valley commits their 10th turnover. Well, again, Brush is right there. They're only down by 6, but Platte Valley is now on a 7-0 run, dating back to the opening half. Melissa Waiter to throw it in. Waiter to the backcourt. Over to Shelby Wolliver. Wolliver dribbling across the timeline, guarded by Montez. Back to her right. Wolliver maintains the dribble, nearly stripped, got to take care of that basketball, use that body. Dribbling towards the right corner. Good job by Wolliver as Montez commits the foul along that right corner. First foul by Montez. Waiter to throw it in three-quarters court. This is a huge possession for Brush.
It is, and they need to take their time, and they need to make Platte Valley shift in the defense. Make them work a little bit on defense. It's a lot harder to play defense than it is on offense. That makes you more tired.
And to throw it in is White to Berg. Berg near that right corner. Double team, spinning, dribbling right baseline underneath the basket. She was fouled. That's on Alexandra Zender. That's a good call.
That is a good call. And I'm glad that Kristen decided to take that to the hole. She needs to do that more often.
That should be 3-team fouls on Platte Valley. It only says 2 on the board. And White to throw it in. Overhead pass to Brown. Brown to Berg. Berg left baseline to White. White dribbles to her right to Brown. Wide open three. Air ball, and Waiter has it, puts it up and in. That's good it was an air ball because Waiter was right there to clean it up and score. She's got 4. It's a 4-point Platte Valley lead. Sider cross-court pass intercepted by Brown. Brown to Waiter. Here into the front court is White. B-Diggers have a 3-on-3. White to Berg. 10-footers up and short. Rebound to Sider. Sider with her 4th rebound. Jump pass is tipped into the front court to Rios. Rios guarded by Brown. Platte Valley 27, Brush 23. In the right corner, Zender with the basketball, picked up by Craich. Dribbles into the lane. In the right corner, bounce pass to Victoria Zender. Right of the lane, in the lane. The runner's up and missed, but she's fouled. Looked like Melissa Waiter got her across the wrist. And for Waiter, that's her 2nd foul. Victoria Zender to the line. This is where you need the Broncos to help you out. Miss a free throw. Don't make it a complete possession with a score here, and that free throw's off the back of the rim and good. Good for Zender. Platte Valley 28, Brush 23. Mortensen into the game for Berg. Wow. That's a big move here. That hurt the Beat Diggers near the end of the first half. Not that Mortensen can play, because she can. But Kristen Berg is way too valuable to be taken out of this game. 2nd free throw for Zender. That's in the air, and that's in. It's a 6-point lead once again for Platte Valley. Craich into White. White with the basketball, crossing midcourt towards the top. Dribbling to her right. White right of the lane. Right corner bounce pass for Waiter. Waiter back out to White. White dribbling to her left. Bounce pass to Brown. Brown behind the three-point line. Down low to Craich. Craich tried to throw it into Mortensen. Intercepted. Turnover number 19. Long pass to Zender. She'll lay it up and in. B-Diggers fell asleep. It's an 8-point game once again. 4:23 to go in the third. 31-23 Platte Valley. Mortensen with the basketball. Back out to Waiter. Waiter to the free throw line. Over to Craich. Her shot off the glass is good. Little 7-footer for Bailey Craich. That's a big bucket by Brush and Bailey Craich. Platte Valley 31, Brush 25. 4:07 to go, third quarter. Zender with the basketball. Back out to Victoria Zender. Looking. Nearly dragged that back foot. Here's Jessie Butoff on the high right to Zender near that right corner. 15-footer off the back of the rim. And the rebound's controlled by Alex White. White in the back court. Got to watch out. Spinning on Zender across the timeline. White can really handle the basketball. White looking. Cross-court pass to Brown. Brown at the free throw line for Zender. Fouled by Rios, or check that for Craich. Rios commits her 3rd foul. That's the team's 3rd. With 3:42 to go in the third, Kyra Mix getting ready to check in for Platte Valley. And Alex White to throw it in. Yeah, they've got to do something. Got to make sure they stay right here with Berg on the bench. White looking, lobs it to Waiter, and her shot is blocked. Waiter gets it back, banks and misses, and the rebound to Craich puts it up. She misses, and then we've got a tie-up for the rebound. Possession arrow Brush. Nice job by Waiter. B-Diggers have the basketball once again. With 3:35 to go, they still have possession. Alex White to throw it in, calling out the play. Platte Valley 31, Brush 25. White looking, still looking. Right baseline to Craich. Dribbles, hooks it up, and in with the left hand for Bailey Craich, who's got 7. Brush is down by 4, 31-27. 3:25 to go, third quarter. Montez at the top of the three-point circle on the outside right, picks up her dribble. Now to Sider. Sider steps in, 16-foot rainbow off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose. Melissa Waiter had it. She's trying to throw it away to a teammate. Ball is still loose on the floor. It's taken away by Sider. Sider in the lane, scoops it up and in. What a shot by Sider off the glass. I don't know how she made that. But she's got 6 in the game. Platte Valley leads by 6. Wide open is Craich down low. Off the pass from Mortensen. Puts it up and in for Bailey Craich. Nice look by Emma Mortensen. 2:51 to go. Now we have some entertaining basketball with 2:49 to go in the third. Platte Valley 33, Brush 29. Timeout for Platte Valley. It's a full timeout. 2:46 remaining third quarter. Platte Valley 33, Brush 29 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Along with Jen Goodall, I'm John Beltran in this Patriot League Tournament quarterfinal. The Brush girls trail Platte Valley 33-29. Broncos basketball with 2:46 to go in the third. Alexandra Zender to throw it in for Platte Valley. Looking, bounce pass in the front court to Sider. Lobs it cross court to Jessie Butoff, guarded by Mariah Brown out there with Bailey Craich, Emma Mortensen, Alex White, and Shelby Wooliver.
It looks like they're just going to pull it out and make Brush come to them. They got 4 out, 1 in.
Sider at the top, retreating towards the timeline. This is head coach Jim Elrick's strategy.
Well, and we've got to be close enough for them to count, make a count on the person with the ball. So they got to be within 5 feet.
Well, this will only help the Beat Diggers in terms of getting Berg back into the game for the entire fourth quarter. He does have 3 fouls, which hurts. Mix with a basketball, cross-court pass to Zender, guarded by Craich. Bounce pass down low, taken over there by Butoff, and she traveled. She was trapped. Beat Diggers did a nice job defensively. That's 12 turnovers for Platte Valley. The Beat Diggers have 19, much better than their 12-point loss 11 days ago. Wooliver to throw it in, bounce pass to Craich. Craich underneath her own basket, back out to Wooliver. Wooliver against Jessie Butoff. Into the front court, spinning on Butoff, lost the ball, got it back. Bounce pass to Mariah Brown against Tara Sider. Crossover dribble on the outside left, lost the basketball but maintains the dribble. Lob pass to Craich, back out to White. White on the outside left to Brown, puts up a 3 that's partially blocked, and the ball is out of bounds. It's off of Emma Mortensen. As she went for the basketball. I think Tom George was looking for the foul, but I certainly didn't see it from here. No. He's claiming the wrist. There was no contact with the wrist. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I didn't see contact with the wrist. Jessie Butoff with the basketball at the top. Bounce pass back out to Alexandra Zender. Zender with 1.5 minutes to go against Craich. Crossover dribble into the lane all the way, and then she lost the ball, got it back, puts it up, and misses. And the rebound to Mix. Mix is going to kick it back out as they reset. Here is Jessie Butoff right of the lane, and she traveled. Her second violation here in the last minute. Casey Blake will check in for Brush. In there for Alex White with 1:17 to go in the third. Beat Diggers down 33-29. That was the score during the last timeout. Brown to throw it in. Oh, she ran the baseline. It wasn't a made basket. Oh, gosh, you cannot make that mistake. Yep, that's a traveling violation. You cannot run the baseline unless it's after a made basket. Platte Valley basketball. That's 20 turnovers for Brush. Victoria Zender to throw it in. Bounce pass down low to Alexandra Zender. Turns, shoots, foul by Bailey Craich. Bailey Craich commits her first. Alexandra Zender to the line. For the best prices and special offers on top quality car parts and accessories, visit Central Auto Parts, 1001 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan, and don't let finances stand in your way of pursuing your college education. Visit MCC online at morgancc.edu. First free throw is good, or stop by the campus for a personal advising session that will get you on the right track and find out what options are available to help you. No matter what age you are at MCC, you can imagine your possibilities. Believe in yourself and achieve your goal. Morgan Community College, 34-29, Platte Valley. Second free throw for Zender is in the air, and that is around and good. Platte Valley up by 6 once again. 35-29, Quincy Segelke into the front court. She was fouled by Alexandra Zender. Excellent call. That's the 14th foul.
Well, and she's trying to get an offensive foul, but she's got to stay set.
Well,
she can't just keep moving her feet on that.
Whaler to throw it in. Looking, still looking. Over to Mortensen. Mortensen straight away to Segelke, down low. Force pass to Wooliver, banks and scores. I thought it was forced, but it went right past the defender. The Beat Diggers are only down by 4 once again, under a minute to go, 35-31. Wooliver in the game with 6 points. On the outside right, Victoria Zender spinning back out to Alexandra Zender. And she will retreat towards midcourt. Zender with the basketball. Lobs it to Victoria Zender in the lane, scoops it up off the glass, too strong. Ball is volleyballed around into the hands of Emma Mortensen. Mortensen looking, back out to Blake. Blake in the backcourt. Over to Waitert, 33 seconds to go, third quarter. Waitert, long pass to Blake on the outside left. Blake left of the lane, over to Waitert. Waitert fakes the three, dribbles. Outside right to Segelke, right corner for Wooliver. Dribbles right baseline, and was it stripped out of bounds? Nope, she lost the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 21 against the Beat Diggers. Platte Valley with 13. This is huge defensively, 23 and a half seconds to go. If you can keep this at a 4-point game, you're looking good. You get Berg back into the game. Alexandra Zender into the front court. Platte Valley might be working for the final shot of the third quarter. We're down to 13 seconds to go, just beyond midcourt, as Alexandra Zender now with 9. Zender dribbles right of the lane, looking down low. Still looking, had his strip, kicks it back out to Montez with 3. Puts up a long shot off the back of the rim, rebounded by Waitert. Waitert puts it up, but that's going to be well short. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Platte Valley 35, Brush 31. It's a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, two very tight games involving the Beat Diggers tonight. Brush girls trail 35-31 in Kersey against Platte Valley going into the fourth. Platte Valley basketball. Adriana Rios down low for Tara Sider. Sider back out to Rios. The Brush boys lead Valley 33-30 early in the fourth. Zender lobs it down low for Rios, guarded by Berg. Back out to Zender. Dribbling to her left, the Beat Diggers with Wooliver, Craich, Berg, White, and Wailert. Free throw line. Sider now to Rios. Fakes the shot, steps in. Stripped away by Craich, but the ball is loose. Can Craich chase it down? She does. Platte Valley commits their 14th turnover. The ball rolls to Kristen Berg. Here's Waitert. The Beat Diggers with their first possession of the fourth. Over to Wooliver. Wooliver with the basketball. The Craich little 5-footer is going to be short. Rebound to Jasmine Montez. Montez of Platte Valley grabs her 5th rebound. Into the front court on the outside left. Picks up the dribble. Still looking. Kicks it back out to Alexandra Zender. I think Platte Valley is going to take some air out of the basketball many of these possessions. Zender dribbles. Bounce pass to Montez all the way. Off the glass and in. The Beat Diggers got burned badly. Montez now with 4. It's a 6-point game. Craich with the basketball. Over to Shelby Wooliver. Lobs it to Waitert. Her shot off the glass is too strong. The ball is loose, and it's picked up by Adriana Rios, her 3rd rebound. It's a 3-on-2. Rios right in the lane all the way. Off the glass. Missed it. Sider puts it up. She misses, and Wooliver grabs the rebound for Brush. Now let's see if the Beat Diggers can score on this possession. Here's White. White bounce pass to Berg. Berg puts up a shot out of rhythm, but scores. She kind of pumped, but she still put it in on the right block. About a 10-footer for Kristen Berg, who's got major talent. Beat Diggers down 37-33 to Platte Valley. 6:22 to go in the game. Here's Tara Sider for Platte Valley. Beat Diggers cannot get suckered into that pass down low for the layup as they did when Platte Valley had the ball in their last possession. Here's Alexandra Zender, picked up by Craich. Dribbles to her right. Craich pressuring. Dribbles by Craich. Bounce pass inside. Knocked away by White. Taken by Zender. Bounce pass back out to Montez. We're at the 6-minute mark. Victoria Zender right of the lane. Then she threw it off the foot of Adriana Rios. Taken away by Bergen. She threw it away. Jeez. All right. Platte Valley has the basketball. One turnover canceled out the other.
Well, and if you're Brush, you got to make sure that you're playing help defense, which means you're sagging off your person if the ball is not on your side of the court, and you're aware. And the reason that I say that is because of the backdoor cut. If you're playing uptight and you don't know where the ball is, that's what you're susceptible to.
Butoff for the basketball for Platte Valley. Dribbling against Shelby Wooliver, using that left hand. Didn't push off at all. Cross-court pass to Rios. Now here's Kyra Mix on the right baseline. Shot off the glass is way too strong. Melissa Wailert with a rebound for Brush. Over to Alex White. Into the front court is White at the top. Bounce pass intended for Craich, but tipped out of bounds by the Broncos. Beat Diggers do no. They're going to say it was thrown away. Just a turnover for Brush. No deflection. Turnover number 23 in the game. 5:34 to go. Platte Valley 37, Brush 33. Jesse Butoff for Platte Valley will be met by Shelby Wooliver at midcourt. Butoff maintains the dribble to her right. Got to get rid of it. Feeds it in the right corner for Rios. Now to Zender, right of the lane. She nearly traveled. Kicks it inside to Sider. Lost the basketball, and it's taken away by Melissa Waitert. Beat Diggers can draw to within 2. 5:10 to go in the game. White across the timeline. Dribbles to her right. Maintains the dribble. Nearly lost the basketball and stripped by Zender, but she commits her 4th foul. Not sure she fouled her, but that was the call. And for Platte Valley, that's their 15th foul, so free throws could be huge in this game.
Well, and I think they're going to get a sub for...
Yeah, one Zender for the other.
Yep.
Committed to serving those in production. Ag, Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. White with a basketball off the inbounds pass against Alexandra Zender, dribbling towards the right corner, spinning on the defender. Gets the pick from Waiter. Now towards Waiter, but a bad pass taken away, and then Waiter stripped it away out of bounds, but it's Platte Valley basketball. The Beat Diggers now with 24 turnovers in the game to Platte Valley 16, and that's still a big difference, and that's why they're down 4 with 4:53 to go from Kersey in this Patriot League Tournament quarterfinal. Sider at the top of the basketball against Waiter. Dribbles on the outside right. Lobs it cross-court to Mix. Mix against Berg. Cross-court pass taken by Butoff. Dribbles by Wolliver. Puts it up off the glass. Way too strong. Rebound to Mix in the lane. Triple teamed. Her shot is missed. Mix has it again off the glass, and she misses. She's fouled. If it was Kristen Berg, that's her 4th. Well, let's see. This is a big call. Kristen Berg has committed her 4th. So to the line is Kyra Mix. Well, just one free throw will make this a 5-point game. This free throw is up, and that is a beauty. Platte Valley 38, Brush 33. Keeping community banking simple and committed to their community. Morgan Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and Stubbs Gas and Oil. I-76 and Highway 39 in Wiggins. Don't delay and get there to see why convenience is Stubbs' middle name. Wailert is out. Quincy Segelke is in. Second free throw coming up for Mix to make this a 6-point game. That's in the air, and that is off the back of the rim. Mix with a rebound. She fell down at the travel.
Yep. Almost looked like she got in there too soon, so it could have been a violation either way.
Well, the Beat Diggers only down 5, 4:32 to go.
Okay, now this is a different look. They kind of have a center fielder in Rios.
Wolliver to Craich. Craich in the backcourt.
Yep, there's the run and jump.
And the jump pass thrown right into Adriana Rios, and the lob down low knocked it out of bounds by White, intended for Sider. And Craich just made a huge mistake there as Platte Valley has the basketball. The Beat Diggers now commit their 25th turnover, Platte Valley basketball. Rios to throw it in. Can't allow a basket here. If not, it's a 3-possession game. Bounce pass to Butoff. Butoff down low for Rios against Craich. Puts up the hook off the side of the backboard. Craich has the rebound. Here's Wolliver. Beat Diggers can make this a 2 or 3-point game. They haven't made a 3 in this game, and neither has Platte Valley. Wolliver with the basketball on the outside right, looking. Then the bounce pass towards Segelke at the top. Back out to Wolliver. High right to White. White down low for Craich. Craich puts it up left hand. Good! Oh, what a shot off the glass for Bailey Craich, who's got 8 points and a half, 11 in the game. 3:50 to go. Platte Valley 38, Brush 35. Sider in the lane all the way, and then Berg nearly committed the foul, and then Sider threw the ball off of Berg out of bounds. That was very close to Kristen Berg's 5th foul. You got to just keep the hands up. Well, that was close. I wouldn't have taken that chance if I was Berg. She took a chance there that was not very wise, in my opinion, because it was almost her 5th foul. She's too valuable. That's not a big enough play in this game.
If you look like that play that just happened for Bailey, I mean, she did a great job cutting to the backside of the board, but Kristen had 2 people on her.
Right, exactly. That's why you need her in there. Pass inside to Zender. She scores! Holy mahungus off the glass. Beat Diggers fell asleep defensively. It's a 5-point game again. Mariah Brown into the front court, 40-35, 3:33 to go from Kersey. Brown dribbling against pressure at the free throw line towards Craich. Knocked away. Craich chases it down. Craich looking on the outside left to Segelke. Dribbles left baseline. The runner's up and around and good. I don't know how Segelke made that shot. She had virtually no angle, but used some glass and some rim to score. 40-37 Platte Valley. 3:12 to go in the game. The Beat Diggers are inching closer, but they need a defensive stop. With the basketball, Alexandra Zender picks up the dribble on the outside right to Butoff, guarded by Brown. We're down to 3:01 to go. All the way, the layup is up and missed, but a foul. I think Mariah Brown committed the foul, and to the line would be Jessie Butoff. And with one made free throw, it would be a 2-possession game. But you don't want 2 made free throws. You got to keep going. You can't keep going back to a 5-point lead. With an even 3 minutes to go, and Jessie Butoff with 2 free throws. And the first one is up, and that is off to the left. She's got a very unorthodox-looking free throw. It's almost like she throws it off from the side. Second free throw upcoming, yeah. And we have a substitution in there. Victoria Zender with 4 fouls back into the game. Missed free throw would help here. Another one from Butoff. The second one in the air, and that is up, and that's off the back of the rim. Kristen Berg goes for the rebound and has it for the Beat Diggers. That's her 5th. On the outlet to Segelke. Segelke into the front court towards the right corner, and then she dribbled the ball off her foot out of bounds. Jeez. 26 turnovers for Brush. Wow, that hurts when you don't even have a shot attempt on a possession.
Well, and part of that is youth. She is a freshman, so yep.
You have to pass the ball. Here's Jasmine Montez across the timeline against Brown, dribbling towards the top at the free throw line, in the lane, looking double team. Bounce pass back out to Sider. Sider nearly stripped. Bounce pass to Victoria Zender. Zender against Alex White, looking down low, feeds Rios right of the lane, back out to Zender. 2.5 to go in the game. Platte Valley 40, Brush 37. Alexandra Zender bounce pass over to Montez, and she fell down but got it to Rios, who banks and scores. Nice job by Montez. Rios now with 10. The lead is 5 for Platte Valley, and a full timeout call by the Bee Diggers. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance, Home, Auto, Life, Health. 8:42-45-55 with 2:19 to go in the game. And every time the Bee Diggers inch closer, the Broncos come up with a big play.
Well, and I thought the Bee Diggers did a good job on a couple of those possessions of moving the ball around, making the defense shift, and then they had layups.
Yep, and now you're in a situation.
Well, the other thing that the Broncos did was, remember what I alluded to in the first half about their press. They made it man-to-man, it looked man-to-man, and then all of a sudden they moved someone into kind of the center field position. That's the run and jump. And we fell into that a couple times, and they ended up scoring layups on that.
Well, the Bee Diggers cannot rally to win this game. They'll be home on Thursday night at 7:30 against Strasburg, unless Strasburg pulls off a miraculous upset in Sterling tonight, which we don't anticipate. And that would be an elimination game for Brush. And then if they lose tonight and win on Thursday, they would play on Friday at the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley at 2:30 for 5th place, and that's the final spot out of the Patriot League. That's why this game is huge. You win this game, it doesn't matter what you do the remainder of the tournament. But the Bee Diggers have got to score on this possession. If not, this game could be over. Segelke with the inbounds pass, dribbling to her right. In the right corner, Berg. Down low for Mortensen off her hand, and it was Victoria Zender who tried to save it in. It would have been a great play, but her foot was out of bounds. It's Mortensen, White, Brown, Berg, and Segelke for Brush. White to throw it in. Lobs it to Berg. Little shot is up and in. Little 8-footer for Kristen Berg. That was a beautiful shot by the junior. Berg now with 10. The Bee Diggers down by 3. 2:02 to go. Platte Valley 42, Brush 39. Mortensen pressuring Zender. Looking. Bounce pass on the outside left to Sider. Dribbles at the free throw line. In the lane all the way up the glass. She missed the shot. Rios grabs the rebound and then she's fouled. Well, that was not Berg who fouled her. I think that was Mortensen. That was definitely not Berg. Yeah, they're going to call it on Mortensen.
Holding my breath there for a second.
Yeah, it wasn't Berg. Rios to shoot 2. Well, she's got to miss 1 here. You can't keep going back to a 5-point lead. Look to the team at Valley View for rehab, short-term, or long-term care needs. 815 Fremont, 867-8261. The free throw is short. All right, with 1:51 to go. Craich, Waylert, and Wooliver into the game for Mortensen, Segelke, and Brown. This is your best lineup. This is your starting lineup. You can get it done right now. Second free throw coming up. Even if Rios makes it, it's only a 4-point game. It is a 2-possession lead, though. She spins the basketball. She shoots, and that one is in and out. Berg with a rebound. Bee Diggers can make this a 1-point game or tie it with a 3. Waiter with a basketball across the timeline. Waiter maintains the dribble. Outside right pass over to White after it was tipped. Now to Berg. Little 12-footer is up and in and out, and the ball is tipped around, and it's rebounded by Sider. Long pass to Zender. Zender all the way, scoops it up and in. Oh, that's a killer. It's now a 5-point game once again, 44-39. Bee Diggers had a chance. Berg had a great look. 1:22 to go. White into the front court. White on the outside right. Looking. Lobs it to Wooliver. Wooliver bounce pass to Craich inside, tipped away, but a foul from behind. It'll be the 16th foul. Bee Diggers will inbound. And foul was committed by Adriana Rios, her 4th. Boy, Berg had a great look. Would have made it a 1-point game. 1:14 to go. Now you have to score on this possession. White to throw it in. Right corner for Waylert. Wide open 3 is up. Good for Melissa Waylert! 7 points in a game. The Bee Diggers down by 2 with 1:05 to go. They might have to foul here because I don't think Platte Valley's going to shoot the ball. Victoria Zender to Alexandra Zender. 57 seconds to go. On the outside right, Bead Diggers are going to have to foul and extend the game. On the high right to Zender. That's Victoria against White. Back out to Alexandra Zender. 46 seconds to go. Zender spinning against Bailey Craich to her left in a timeout with 41.5 seconds to go, called by Platte Valley. Waiter just made one of the biggest shots of the season. Let's see if it pays off. The Brush boys with a 49-36 lead with 2 minutes to go against Valley. So they played a bad first half, but they've got a 13-point lead. So,
well,
Brush,
sometimes, when you have that much time off, too, and it's just practice, that makes a difference, too, when you get to playoff.
Well, you're right, because Valley did play on Friday.
Right.
I mean, they were a lower seed, and Brush hasn't played in a week.
Right.
And neither of these teams have played in a week either. Not a week, yeah. Brush played Sterling, and Platte Valley played Eaton. But this has been a much better game than the disaster we saw 11 days ago.
Thank goodness.
Now the Bead Diggers have got to foul here unless they can come up with a steal. Victoria Zender to throw it in. They're down 44-42, 41.5 seconds to go.
Well, we got to go for the steal first.
Zender lobs it into Alexandra Zender on the high left against Bailey Craich. Boy, nearly threw an elbow, then Craich commits the foul with 37 seconds to go. Zender 2 out of 2 from the line.
Well, and she's getting a little frustrated, too, so she's got to maintain not throw an elbow. I don't want anybody knocked out here in this game.
That's a 17th foul. Platte Valley was 6 in the game. She makes 2. It's a 2-possession lead, but the game is certainly not over, especially if the Bead Diggers have a couple of good three-point shooters out there. The Zender free throw is in the air, and that is in and out! And the ball is loose. Bailey Craich going for the rebound. She's on the floor. Call a timeout. Oh, she threw it away! Or did we have a foul there? Let's see what happened. Let's see what the call is. I think the Bead Diggers did commit the foul. So Bailey Craich got the rebound, but then the Bead Diggers committed the foul. I'm not sure who that was on. Shelby Wooliver. Now Zender with another 1-and-1. That free throw is up, and that's in. Yeah, you can't give them 2 shots. Second free throw upcoming. There, you got to call it a timeout. I'm sure the Bead Diggers had a timeout to use, but of course hard for Coach George all the way across the other way to call it. Second free throw is off to the left, and Bailey Craich with a rebound. Bead Diggers can tie it with a 3. Waiter with 26 seconds to go. Against Sider into the front court. Waiter with a basketball. Spinning, looking. Near the top to Wooliver. Wooliver with 18 seconds to go. Over to White. Got to take the 3 if you can. Back out to Wooliver. 13 seconds. Now to Waiter. Waiter with 11. With 10 behind the 3-point line. Over to Wooliver. She puts up the 3. And that's no good. Rebound to White with 5 turns. Shoots, scores. And you got to call a timeout. The Bead Diggers do. Oh, boy, with only 2.7 seconds to go, down by 1. Let's see. They're going to put extra time on the clock, but White did score. And let's see what they do with the clock. 45-44. Now, Platte Valley has to inbound it in the backcourt. You have to foul immediately. They're going to need a steal here. There's really not enough time. 2.7 seconds to go. You're going to need a miracle at this point.
Well, and there are certain things you can do, like while you're going for the steal, if no time has gone off the clock, I mean, you can look for an illegal screen, or I don't know, you can set a screen for one of your teammates or something like that. If they're trying to set a screen, make sure you take a charge kind of thing.
Well, here we go. Here's the situation. Platte Valley basketball.
Okay, and it looks like Coach George is trying to send in a couple defenders that are quicker, and Mariah Brown and Quincy Segelke.
Yeah, I mean, really, the option is you can have Kristen Berg in there, but she can't commit the foul. Or she'll foul out, but then again, you only have 2.7 seconds to go. So as soon as the ball is inbounded, you have to foul.
Right.
But having said that, even if, boy, it's going to be tough for Brush.
Well, and I think Platte Valley has 1 timeout left, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't keep track of that or whatever as well as I usually do, but I think they only have 1.
Platte Valley basketball underneath their own basket. They're in the backcourt. 45-44 Platte Valley with 2.7 seconds to go. Yeah, Berg is not in there for Brush. To throw it in, Victoria Zender. Zender running the baseline. Looking. She might throw a long pass, and it's going to be taken by Sider. And Sider looked like she was fouled, but the time is going to run out. Mariah Brown did not commit the foul. The time has run out. The Bead Diggers did not force Platte Valley to take a free throw, and the game is over. Platte Valley defeats Brush tonight, 45-44. We'll take a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Jen Goodall back from Platte Valley High School in Kersey in this Patriot League Girls Basketball Tournament quarterfinal. Platte Valley wins tonight 45-44. Beat Digger post-game show brought to you by Buildings by Design and Brush, taking pride in their workmanship and quality of their relationships with clients. For a free bid, call Pat Walter, 842-5837. Building today's business, Buildings by Design. The Beat Diggers trailed in the opening quarter 13-7, outscored Platte Valley 14-12 in the third. It was 25-21 Broncos at the break. Both teams scored 10 points in the third quarter after the Beat Diggers outscored Platte Valley in that second by 2. The Beat Diggers with 13 points in the fourth to Platte Valley's 10, but Platte Valley advances to the semifinals where they will take on the top-seeded Sterling Tigers, who I assume tonight took care of Strasburg at home, which means the Beat Diggers, as the fifth seed, would entertain Strasburg on Thursday at 7:30. Brush Boys, by the way, tonight defeated Valley at home 51-42. So essentially, you've got a doubleheader coming up on Thursday night right here on 1010 as well as KSIR.com with the Brush Boys at 6 o'clock at home against either Eaton or University. They were playing tonight in Greeley. Don't have a score on that game. We do know the Brush girls will be taking on Strasburg. Again, we really don't know that, but it would hard to conceive that that Sterling lost at home to Strasburg after Sterling didn't lose a league game all year and beat Strasburg up pretty good during the regular season. So Brush Boys at 6 o'clock in the semifinals after a 51-42 win, and the Brush girls are in the consolation semifinals after they lost tonight to Platte Valley 45-44. Basically, the Brush girls have got to win 2 games in a row to make it to the state tournament. Eliminations coming up, elimination games Thursday, and then if they win Friday from the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley at 2:30. Here are the totals for the Beat Diggers. Visiting Beat Diggers got 11 points from Bailey Craich and 10 from Kristen Berg. Alex White with 8, 7 points from Melissa Waiter. Shelby Wooliver with 6, 2 apiece for Quincy Segelke and Emma Mortensen. Platte Valley was led by Victoria Zender with 14 points, 10 by Adriana Rios, 7 points from Alexandra Zender, and then 5 in the game from Tara Sider. Jasmine Montez with 4, 2 by Jessie Butoff, and 1 by Kyra Mix. At the free throw line, there were 2 killers in this game. Let's just mention, first of all, 27 rebounds apiece for the Broncos and the Beat Diggers. 7 rebounds by Tara Sider of Platte Valley. Beat Diggers got 7 from Bailey Craig, 6 from Kristen Berg. However, Brush committed 27 turnovers, which I think I had that at the over-under right there at 27, but it really doesn't matter. Platte Valley only had 17. So it's not how many you commit. It's how many you commit in relation to what the opponent commits. Well, then you look at the free throws. Platte Valley was only shooting 55%, but they were 11 of 20. Beat Diggers were 3 out of 5 with no free throw attempts in the second half, and now they will be playing for their season coming up on Thursday, Jen.
Well, and I think that they just need to go back to the drawing board, settle down a little bit, and see what they can do against Sterling. Strasburg. The last time they played against Strasburg, it was a fairly in-and-out game. I mean, we didn't really have a lot of stress in that game. They
won 63-29 in Strasburg.
And if they're at home and on their home court, I think
all the pressure's on Brush.
Right. It is.
All right, we'll see if the Beat Diggers can get it done. We'll have both games coming up on Thursday night, 6 o'clock and 7:30. Brush Boys at 6 o'clock and the girls at 7:30. Sound engineer and producer of Brush Beat Digger Basketball tonight, doing an outstanding job as always, is Rose Condas. For Jen Goodall, I'm John Beltran. The Brush Boys win at home over Valley 51-42. The Brush girls lose by 1 point, 45-44 in Kersey to the Platte Valley Broncos. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you again on Thursday. You've been listening to Brush Beat Digger Basketball right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.